what y'all looking at, but y'all looking at something. What's up, guys? This is Dude back at it with another video, and this one is going to be about 2K19, and you are looking at, yes, you are looking at some of my creations that I have made over the past few months that I've had the game, and some of them, they may be a doozy, other ones may not be so much of a doozy. And then there are the other ones that are just like, meh, they're there. You know, Aaron Davis is probably the first one that will be like my meh. He was pretty much random button, and he's, yeah, that's pretty much it. Adrian White, another random button that you have there. He's kind of bright on the screen because he is a pasty fellow. He is a pasty fellow. You have Aiden Pierce, based off of my cousin's creation, which is a long story with that one. So yeah, he's pretty much where Shinsuke Nakamura is with a lot of charisma. You have AJ Adams is another random button, but then I added a few tweaks to it, so now he's a little bit more important. You have Akira, one of my favorites that I made from scratch. Alex, my cousin's other creation that I put into the game. Alexia, random. Amaya Hall, one of my more genuinely all about herself type of characters. You have Angelina Gray, who's pretty much hardcore. It was just a hardcore punk girl that I created. Angela Woods, pretty much what you see. Andre Sapp. I lowercase his name because I forgot that this is all cap locks type of game. So, my bad. Yeah, part of NWO Wolfpack. Have Amir, straight from Africa, straight from, more specifically, he is from Uganda, and he is a powerhouse. They have Bass. He's one of my rough and tough type of guys, most recent ones that I created. And got Big Ben, the brother of Alex, the big brother. So it's not to be messed with. And as you can see, based on the color patterns of Ben and Alex, they are themed off of superheroes, black superheroes to be exact. And you got Big Don, who's on the same team as Andre Sapp, the other half of the NWO. They have Blacksmith. He and AJ Adams are just kind of the most random tag team. I changed his mask up a bit from what it was at before. They have Dawn Crawford, one of my most popular creations that I've created. I really like her a lot, and I really kind of went in, like, she was a long time ago, she was created randomly. Now she is officially a part of the group because she's really good looking. She's really good looking for the character that she is. Now Cyclone, my lucha lady. Have Buzzsaw, one of my most recent additions. Kind of yeah, just kind of randomly put in there. Then Bram and Bass, they're part of the team of the Rough and Tough. You have Dynamite. She is another lucha lady. Evelyn Flash, one of my creations that I've always wanted to create for a while, and just didn't have the memory to create her. So finally been able to create her. Like, I was like, wait, I want someone with the afro puffs, with the puffs on the side. And then we have Babos. She is the enforcer. She is a bodyguard to one of the other ones that I'm going to show you in a few. Francine Burns, long time creation that has undergone a bit of a makeover, but y'all wouldn't know that. But she didn't look like this. Let's just say that she didn't look like this. Then you have Joey Marcello. Joey Marcello is one of the longest running creative people that me and my cousins have done as a whole family. of Marcelo's. Just so you know, Ivy Walker is randomly made, and I'll come up with something of a story for her in the future. Hayabusa, random. Greg Bourne, just a monstrous big guy. He's gonna be my monster, and that's what I want to apply there. And we got Julia Stubbs, who is pretty much MMA. The mask is there just as intimidation. It doesn't stay on. Don't worry, guys. It don't stay on. It's just in part of her entrance. All MMA, all business. Kaiva, another one that's been long time creating her, long lasting type of character. So I keep her around. She's part of the big storylines and everything like that. So then we have Kelly Gage. She's recently created just out of a random thought in my head. I needed a tag team. Let's spice things up. So Kelly Gage is one half of those tag teams. You're going to meet the other one really soon. Then we have Kevin. Kevin is the cousin of Alex and Ben, and the third person named Luke. And he's kind of a douche. He's a little douche. Then you have Malandra, which is Farah's tag team, who she is guarding. Malandra can take care of herself, but bodyguard will bodyguard. Then you have Luke, the cousin of Kevin, brother of Luke. Brother of Alex and Ben. All three brothers. And he is he is one of the hard hitters. Well, they're all hard hitters, just not even gonna lie. And, pretty much laid back, chill, type of dude. Lieutenant Axe, random. Leon Ford, I needed a big strong to kind of pay homage to, to Mark Henry, World's Strongest Man Mark Henry. So, created Leon Ford for that general purpose. But I think I made him a lot bigger than what normal people should look like. So I'm going to just reduce him down just a bit. Then you got Marko Vachon. He is kind of a hitman. Kind of like the henchman. The henchman behind, he's the henchman behind the henchman. So pretty much a brawling type of dude. Matsuda, been created for a long time, ever since SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Updated his look quite a bit, and because he's been around for a long time, he is quite older under that mask. And then we have Mortis, who by all intents and purposes is quite the manipulator, which is why he has his mouth covered. Mr. Black this is the second iteration of Mr. Black, because first Mr. Black was a Caucasian male. This one is a black man. He is now taking up the mantle of Mr. Black, which will be a long-running story for a long time. Then we have Noah Peters. He was made 2 days ago. He's pretty much what you would consider a Johnny Gargano of sorts, and which is why he has his fighting style. Ha 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 ha. But either way, he's pretty cool guy. You have Nicole Diaz. Nicole Diaz is a part of a big group that I created, along with Angela Woods, what I forgot. It's Nicole Diaz, Angela Woods, and Victoria King, who you will meet later on, and she's pretty much chill, pretty much cheap. Then you have Nick, which is part of the Marcelo bunch. Nick is Joey's big brother, and they also have a third brother named Ramon, who you will meet soon. Nick is kind of like, again, he's kind of like the brawler of the group, but a little more private than personable. Then you got Mr. Wolf, which is part of the faction Mr. Black has comprised of. Mr. Black and Matsuda, they all come up with a group that is known as the Syndicate, and I will be creating more people to be a part of the syndicate in the near future. Then we have Ramon, big brother, the big brother of the Marcelo family, who comes in with the power, brings in the power, while Joey brings in the speed and Nick brings in the all-around balance. And that's the Marcelo family in completion. The Marcelos versus the Ballards. Oh, let's do it. Then we have Rose, who I just created her out of fun, and she looks fun, and she is actually fun to play with. And everything in between, I just like her creation, and I just wanted to use the hair. I really did. I needed a purpose for the hair. Then we have Scorpion, who is just kind of, tag team. I have nothing for this. Sinister, all lowercase because I again forgot that everybody's is capitalized. And it's supposed to be one of my scarier female characters, right next to Kaiva. They were supposed to be a tag team, but they broke up recently in the universe mode, and that makes me pretty sad. Then we have Sub-Zero, Scorpion's tag team partner, of course, and he's less dealt with as it comes to creativity. So, my apologies. Then we have Steve Mercer, another long-reigning creation that I've had, who happens to go through a bit of a mental transformation due to the fact that he has lost his royalty. This whole thing about that. Steve Mercer is a royal B-word. So, we're going to move on to Sonya Sparks. Random. Snow. An old character from SmackDown Here Comes the Pain that I just recently put in this game. Of course she looks elderly, but she looks a little old, but she still can go. As you can tell. And then you have Tama. She recently went through a transformation. She was a randomly generated character that I turned into what I would like to say a tribute to Umaga. Like, pretty much if Umaga was a female. Yeah. And then we have Tia Marceau, which is part of Kelly Gage's tag team. They are called Vicious and Delicious. I call their actual tag team name is Taste of the Islands, and it's quite possibly one of my favorite tag teams to gawk at. They are a good-looking tag team. I promise you. And then you have Victoria King, head of the group that I created. I forgot what I named them, but it will probably come back to me in a future video. Then you have the Webmaster. We don't care about him. Then we have YH. And the YH stands for Young Him. And he is as conceited as he looks. He is one of my favorite characters I created so far because his personality and everything that I got it exactly the way that I wanted it. And then I have Yamamoto. Basically a tribute to Ibushi in a way. In a way, a tribute to Ibushi, even has the same finisher of the power bomb, of the sit down power bomb, and the moonsault. So I just wanted to kind of pay homage to him in this way. Then you have Will, the Hammer Bowman. He's kind of light. I'm sorry guys if it's glaring on your screen, but he's kind of light, and he's pretty much equivalent to Brock Lesnar. His finisher is a freaking gut punch. So that should just show you how tough this guy is. And last, but definitely not least, we have Wildcat. Wildcat was randomly made in SmackDown. I mean, not SmackDown, but WWE 2K20. But then I kind of brought her back in what she looked like before her 2K20 rendition. So, yeah. And that's it. That's everybody. That's everybody so far. So which one of my creations do you guys like the most? Which one is the most visually interesting, visually appealing? And just tell me down in the comments, and I will look at your comments and I'll be like, oh my god, you like that one? Because that's my favorite too. And I will definitely show them. I will definitely do more videos like this when, I'll definitely do more videos like this as regards to the game. Probably watch some gameplay, watching my creative characters play in the game. Do some computer generated do some computer control matches with these creative characters. And what matchups would you like to see? Just tell me in the comments below, and I will put in the description box the name of every single wrestler that I do have in the creation system, from first to last. So just in case you don't want to go through all the video, you can go through the list and see which ones you find most interesting and which ones do you want to see in actual matchups. So just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And and I'll be back and we'll be doing more. And guys, I love and appreciate you guys for all the support that you've been giving me and all the comments and everything like that. So with much love, peace.